It's that time again. Time to get laid, come on. Oh yeah. That's right, baby. Come on. Time to get laid. Oh yeah. Welcome to the Lame Podcast.
Bow.
Oh, almost played that again then.
Nearly did.
Welcome to the Lane Podcast. I'm Magic.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Lewis.
Pal, let's get on with the show.
Why do me and Lewis only have like really normal names compared to you? You always introduce yourself. I'm Magic. And it's like, yeah, I'm Alex. Lewis.
The thing I noticed last week is I actually said John.
Did you?
Yeah. I listened to last week's show and I went, I'm John, and I was like,
I never say that.
I never say John. What's going on?
It's not my name.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
we're back again.
Let's crack on with it.
This is the last show you're going to do until not
2
next
weeks.
week. For 2 weeks, yeah. How awesome is that going to be?
Yeah, I actually get to listen to next week's podcast and, actually listen to it.
Actually, not know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I get to actually be one of your listeners. Writing in letters to Auntie Alex.
Should we get Zach to do it? Zach can be the agony aunt.
Yeah.
Now then, giving us all your northern advice. So, yeah. Now, should we just get down to business, then?
Yeah, let's get our business. What
So,
have we done?
What have we done this week? Well, my Aunt Teresa came down, well, as we heard from last week's episode when she burst
I think
in.
everyone knows that your auntie came
Yeah. She burst in on the show, so she was down for a week, and so we
trying
were
to
just
scrape in, be a special guest.
special guest. Aunt Teresa.
Oh,
Cunt.
mum as well.
Oh yeah, Mum came in, but she's alright. She gives us weed. I mean,
She gives us subtlety.
subtle. Alright. So yeah, Aunt Teresa came down, and we went out for takeaways every day. Me and Lewis went out with the family
What's
every day in takeaways. Played havoc with my skin. Broke out with spots. Fucked my skin up.
the one on the middle of his forehead.
Yeah. Went to my friend's party, yeah. My friend's party, all his family Indian. They thought I was going to be taking the piss. Like, I've gone there on purpose to do it. Or, equally, my friend Rich is very light-skinned. They might have thought I was just light-skinned. And I can imagine someone asking me, so what part of India is your family from? And I'm just like, Tuin. But yeah. But so my auntie came down with that. There's not really much to say about that, really. Did you have any relatives come down?
No.
Yeah. The uncle that touches you didn't come down?
No.
Fair enough.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, Alex, no, I missed him.
I miss his gentle touch.
No way.
Don't worry, I wasn't actually molested.
Oh,
No, that's just a joke. Or is it? No, it is.
Yeah, it is.
He only has one uncle. I met him.
And yeah, he
He does have soft hands.
Very
I'm kidding. He probably doesn't listen to this, so I'll be fine. Or then he just bottles me next time he sees me.
He probably doesn't even know I do this.
Probably not.
I haven't spoken to him in fucking ages.
So have you done anything this week?
No, not really.
Oh wow.
I just did I didn't do anything like particularly I didn't do anything so big it was worth talking about.
I see.
Like just went to my mates. Then next day went to my mates and then my other mates because they were all gonna go clubbing. And you know how I don't like clubbing.
You're not clubbing.
Oh fuck clubbing, man.
Clubbing shit!
Just because you say something like that doesn't make it immediately good.
Just because you say it to make it sound immense doesn't mean it is. Like, try telling me that. Let's say like, oh, did you do chemistry? No, I didn't do. Oh, chemistry's sick, man! It's like, no, it's not. It's boring.
Coherent bonds, blood.
It's not to say that like weird shit that is worth talking about didn't pop up like during the week. Like, for instance, I was at work. I was just chilling out. I was just behind the bar pouring pints. This fucking police officer just charges in through the doors, and she just goes, "Jeffrey, Jeffrey." And, like, she starts going up to tables. She's like, "Is anyone called Jeffrey here?" And then like she comes up to me and goes, "Are you Jeffrey?" And I was like, "No."
I would have said yes. That would have been hilarious.
No, because like I was just like, "No, what's up?" And she went, "Oh, someone's just rung up claiming that they're going to kill themselves." And I was like, "Oh." And then like the first thought that came to my head is, why are you in such a rush? Because the guy ain't fucking going to do it. Because who in their right mind calls the police before they kill themselves? It's just a cry for help, or it's some drunk guy. Turns out, it was a drunk guy who I served like an hour before.
Did he not look suicidal?
He came in and I knew he was pissed, but I didn't think he was too pissed to refuse him.
Yeah.
Like, so you can still stand up and hold a decent conversation. And then,
Are you just covering your back so you don't get fined?
Well, no, it was just he didn't look too pissed, so I said, yeah, I'll serve him.
Yeah.
I can do that behind the bar. But,
Yeah, I know how it works, bruv.
It's just so weird. He comes in and goes, "Jeffrey! Jeffrey!"
I thought he was going to be like, you know, in Get Him to the Greek. A Jeffrey. She's just looking for that Jeffrey. She's jonesing for a Jeffrey.
But like, then like about half an hour went outside, and there was like 4 police cars and an unmarked police car in our car park, and there was like 4 other policemen.
Oh, we're here
like,
for Jeffrey.
Just for Jeffrey.
Just for Jeffers.
And then like, apparently they like, I just went outside. They were in like, because we have like a little patch of grass before it gets to our huge patio at our pub, and they were just in a circle. Apparently they put him on the floor and arrested him. Because for some no reason,
Could you imagine?
he must have like phoned up saying, "Yeah, I'm going to kill myself," and then when they showed up, must have created such a fuss to get arrested.
Can you imagine it was Jeffrey from The Fresh Prince?
Oh my god!
But yeah, did something else this week.
Yeah.
I argued with my old boss. Got in an argument
Oh
with my
wow!
old boss over something so ridiculous. I was going out for a drink with him and a couple of the old people I used to work with, which is cash. So we're all getting on. Somewhere along the night, yeah. Some other people come and join our group, and I've been doing magic for people and stuff, and I decided not to do any more magic for a bit, and then this girl was like, "Go on then, do me a trick." Yeah, which is fine. I didn't say anything wrong with that. I go, "Say please then," you know, just jovially saying "say please," and she goes, "No," and I go, "I'm not going to do any magic then."
Simple as.
And then Brian goes, "Can't do a trick," and I go, "Say please then." And he goes, "No," and I go, "Alright then, I won't do anything then." And then I thought that was the end of the matter. I thought it wasn't that big. I decided not to do magic. You didn't say please, you know what I'm saying? I do it for a living, it's my job. And I do some for free, and if you can't say please at least, then I'm not going to do anything. I wasn't really bothered. I should have been the one pissed off, but I wasn't. So, then it carries on in the night. We go from the pub to a nightclub. So we go to this nightclub, and talk to people, everything's cool. Next minute I'm sitting next to my old boss, and I'm like, "Oh, you're alright, Brian, I go to show him some magic, just because I felt like it." And he goes, "Don't try to show me any magic. After you try making me say please in front of all those people, really rattled my cage, just don't talk to me." I was like, "What the fuck are you going on about?" And he goes, "I'll get people do things for me all the time at work without me having to say please." I'm like, "But Brian, that's because they work for you."
Yeah, that's at work. You're not expected to be all polite at work.
He goes,
if you're really busy, there's no time for being polite. You fucking do your job.
He was like, "I thought we was at that stage where I didn't have to say please." I'm like, whether you're my mate or not, sometimes I even say to my mates, "Say please, bruv." You know what I'm saying?
Always get that.
It's fucking,
Say please.
it's fucking manners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're arguing with me about your bad manners.
Polite.
I didn't have a problem with you not being polite, yeah? Without you having manners, I didn't have a problem with that. I was the one who should have a problem. Don't have a problem with me because, like, I told you to have manners. You know what I'm saying? That's not some fucked up shit.
Politeness gets you a long way in life.
It does. But anyway, I'm having this argument with him, and we're raising our voices. And apparently everyone thinks I'm a fucking nutter, and thinks I'll beat up people or something, because they're trying to break it. I'm like, we're just arguing, like, it's our voices, we're talking, voices are getting raised, whatever. But then, he's going off on one, thinking that he's this, that and the other, and I go, "Brian, you're forgetting this. The only thing in this argument is you have the power is because you think I want to come back into Wonderland, but I don't. And then he just goes, and he shuts up and goes all quiet. Because I was banned from obviously my old place where I used to work, but not for any reason. Like,
Yeah, no.
they didn't really have a problem with it, but he held the power whether I could come back or not, and he just wouldn't let me back. So I was like, I don't really give a fuck anymore anyway. So I went, that's the only power you have. And he just went, oh, he got really quiet and he just walked off. And I was like, well, that's the end of that chapter.
I fucking hate people without manners, man.
But it's just like,
See, I always...
jar.
Can be so rude.
If people ask me to do something, like, apart from when I'm at work, like, it just goes, oh, can I have a cigarette? And I just look at them and I'll just be like... I'll start doing, like, faces.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just about to
Are
say...
you waiting?
Put.
Yeah.
the magic word.
I just go... And then they go, please. And I go, yes, you can. But only because you said please.
Yeah, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have a problem with doing anything for anyone. Just have a little bit of manners. You know what I'm saying?
It's like there's people riding on the pavement the other day, yeah. And me and Magic, we had the dog with us, and obviously the dog was off the lead, so I didn't want him running in front of the bikes, yeah.
Yeah.
So we stopped well back so they could ride off the pavement and down the off the pavement.
Yeah, we stood in that alleyway bit. We just moved out of the road completely.
These times now, they've both rode on, and I'm looking at them. I'm waiting for them to say thank you, yeah. And she didn't say it, yeah. The kid then said, "Oh, cheers."
And then
she turned around and was like, "Oh yeah, thanks." I was about to go on a fucking mad one, like.
My mate...
That just pisses me off to the max.
My mate Andrew, when we're in, like, Tesco's or something, we'll be standing in the way, and, like, normally people are like, oh, excuse me. And he goes, oh, shit, sorry. And then lets them through. But then occasionally you'll get the fucking cunt that just barges through. And he just go, like, he will openly do this in the shop. He will just go, yeah, alright, don't say excuse me then. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, and I'm like, oh yeah, that really pissed you off, dude, Andrew. He goes, yeah, all they have to do is say excuse me. And he's saying it right behind them.
Yeah.
He does it all the time. Like some reason, sometimes he just kicks off, but I'm never there to witness it. Like one time he kicked off in a shop because this woman was behind him in the queue, like a petrol station. And there was a person in front of him, and she was taking the time like picking cigarettes and stuff. He didn't really care. And this woman behind him just like looks at them both and goes, "Excuse me, can you hurry up?" And he just turns around. My mate just turns around and goes, "Fuck you!" And then just starts going off on one.
Sick guy.
Like, that's his inspiration. He turns around and just goes, "Fuck you!"
Jarring. But what else did we do this week? Me and Lewis went to a party. The party we was talking about, where I thought people might think I was taking a piss, or like thought I might have been light skinned or something. But we went there, and it was a good party. Had a good time. Everyone was like really nice. Everyone was just drinking, having a good time, and then we start getting fucking hell. Lewis starts doing some mad Bhangra dancing, like from Bollywood. He starts like fucking changing light bulbs and opening doors, and he's doing the works. Like, and this guy starts joining in. This Michael Jackson impersonator starts dancing with him as well. They're all just dancing in this circle, and everyone's clapping their hands. It's bare mental, like proper going at it, like. And then
I was busted out the moves, man.
Then we started cracking on the helium balloons that were there. And we're doing all these helium balloons, and these little kids are going mad for it, yeah? And there's this one little black kid, he's running around here like, ah, doing all the mad voices. And my mate T, you know Tanesh anyway?
Yeah.
Big T, yeah? Fucking...
No, I blew it up.
Oh, you blew up.
Yeah.
He blows up the balloon, yeah? And then T takes it off him, and he goes, we go, give it to that kid, to say, do the funny voice. And so we've just blown up a balloon with normal breath, like dirty breath, like, and give it to this kid, and we go on, do that voice, man, it's jokes. And he goes, okay, hello. Hello. He goes, it's not working. And he starts taking it, and this way we start creasing, and then he's caught on, he's got the coup, he's like, oh, you dickhead. Goes off. We couldn't stop creasing just because he was like, hello.
Tried it about 3-4 times. He's like, it's working.
Oh, yeah. Last week, talking about 50 Shades of Grey, in the game that I talk about quite a lot, Minecraft, you can make books in Minecraft, right? You make paper and then you make books.
You can write them.
Now, there is an update where you can write in the books.
Oh, wow.
So you can write stories and shit. And I've been spending the past week writing my erotic novel. Let me just hit you up with what it's about.
I've got the perfect title. If it's a homoerotic.
No, it's not a homoerotic.
50 Shades of Gay.
I think that might have to be my next book. Like no, this story. It's,
50 Shades of Gay.
That's the new homoerotic.
See, someone's already going to nick that now.
Oh, bastards!
No, I haven't come up with a title for my book yet. But all I can tell you, it's based in Basingstoke.
Okay.
In Hampshire, and this woman's just at a bar. She's drinking a sex on the beach.
Oh, classy.
It's classy, you know. And then the busboy comes up to her. The busboy, Quinton.
Oh,
Quinton
Just comes up. He's like, "Yeah, sorry, miss. I'm afraid it's kicking out time. You've got to finish your drink and leave." And then she just turns around and just goes, "I want you." And then she starts going into shit about, have you ever dreamt about just fucking a stranger? And then so they go back to her flat, and then like when they go back to her flat, that's when I'm just like, I'm not gonna write this seriously anymore. I'm just gonna start taking the piss, and I start using phrases like sword swallowing. And there's a line where she turns to Quinton and says, "I want you to gorilla fuck me." And then it's just getting like. Where I've left off, it's like getting really weird. Like there's two other guys in bed, and then there's two policemen come along and then join in.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I've been writing an erotic
At
novel.
first, when you mentioned Quinton, I thought he was going to par her off.
yeah.
Quinton just parred me off.
Par him off.
But after the party, we decided to go back to Nurse's house, and we went on a little journey with the magical fungi.
Alright.
Yeah, and fuck me, we ended up walking to Rains Park. Yeah, we walked all the way to Rains Park from Southfields,
Oh
but
my God.
Through the forest once again.
through the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, collected some flags and stuff.
Didn't think about the Slender Man.
No. Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, we did at one point.
It got mentioned by.
And then we also go, "No, bruv, don't do this to us."
You should have heard what he called it. He called it Slander Man.
No, it's Slinder.
Slender Man.
Slinder. Slinder Man. The way Rich talks, Slinder. But yeah, it was a madness. But we was getting to Race Park, and we was going to carry on walking, and then I go, "Bruv, no." Lewis goes, "We haven't got our wallets or anything." I think he said. I'm like, "Bruv, that means we ain't got our oysters." And then I realised, I was like, "We should start walking back now, because if we carry on walking, we're going to get so far and then have to walk back." I was like, "Fuck that." So it was bad enough walking back from Race Park. It was daylight at the time we what time did we get back? 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 in the morning. Started at 11:30.
11:30, and we got back at 6 o'clock in the morning. Bruv. Fucking it was so long. At one point we came out and I thought we was in a made up place. I thought we'd gone into another world because we stepped off the path. The path that we walked down last time, it was pitch black. We went off the path and walked down into the light, and we came out into some mad little old fashioned village.
It looks sick.
Like apparently it's like in between Wimbledon Common and Rains Park. It's like Rains Park Village, Wimbledon Village or whatever thing.
It might have been Wimbledon Village.
It wasn't Wimbledon Village.
Oh.
It was right there, Wimbledon.
It was right near Wimbledon, but
Oh,
it was
shit.
just before Rains Park. And it was proper fucking mental. As we're walking down, when we're getting into Rains Park, Lewis then goes, "Bruv, I feel like I'm in Spain." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he also asked me this question, and actually, I was going to ask you this on the Alex section, but I'll just ask you it now. Well, not ask you it now, but tell you what he said. He goes, "Bruv, are you leaking out your arse?" And I was like, "No. What sort of question is that?" And like,
That's because you started itching your arm. Like, I can't remember what you say about bums on fire or something. What? You leaking out your arse? Oh man, the funniest time ever. But walking back was just a killer.
but it was better
I
magical.
bet it fucking was.
The sky was all green and blue and shit. Everyone's face looked like, when I was looking at this guy's these guys' faces, it looked like when you take a picture on a smartphone and then warp it.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's heads were looking like. I was like, fuck. And we actually like laid down in like, you could say we were just chilling with our eyes closed or meditating. You could say either or. We was there for like what, half an hour?
Easy, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe 40 minutes. Just laying down, just on the ground, and then we decide, because it gets cold, we're just like, fuck it, let's just go. Walk back, then we start drawing pictures in the golf course.
That was sick.
Like, not fucking up the golf course, not like
No.
fucking up the turf, like, yeah, fuck you golfers, we're drawing pictures. But like, the dew on the green, like you could like if you stepped on it, it left a perfect footprint. And like if you like, we had to look at the points of the flags, and we just the flags that we stole. We were drawing pictures, and we'll probably upload them onto the
Yeah, man. That's it.
onto the wall. We won't tell you what they are. You can just have a look. But yeah, got back, then didn't even sleep. Just closed our eyes again. So I had to get up. And then that evening, I went to go see Ted.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was awesome.
I don't want you to talk about it because I really want to go see it.
Okay.
I'm planning.
One thing I will say though is, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen like the majority of the first bit of the film.
Okay.
It was really weird. Like the first half of the film, you'd basically seen
The trailer.
because it was every gag, and then it was just to carry on to the next gag, and then it got halfway and it changed up the story a bit.
All right. Yeah, I'm planning to see it with Lydia, so I don't want to know anything about it for like fucking 2 weeks.
Fucking hell, you gander. Lydia section. Actually, I heard she did something, but
Yeah, she went bungee jumping,
yeah, she did.
and she went white water rafting. Apparently,
I thought she was supposed to be helping kids. Not like,
no, they've fucking done that.
have they done now?
They did that for 2 weeks. Now they're just fucking around.
Oh wow.
Apparently, they've finished it all and everything. They've painted it and
Treating
they're
themselves.
They're just waiting for like the grand opening where they get to play with all the kids in the playground.
Okay.
But,
The story just gets darker.
she went like white water rafting.
Opposed to black water rafting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
And apparently she came off the boat and got stuck on the boat for a bit.
Oh shit, you die like. Ah.
But she's fine now. I'm talking to her at the moment through WhatsApp.
Ah, standard. I was wondering what you was doing on
Yeah.
your phone.
So I've got to keep up with 2 conversations now.
Wait, she bungee jumped over the Nile, didn't she?
Yeah.
Did you see that video where that guy bungee jumps and a crocodile
Oh
bites
shit,
him?
yeah.
What?
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, some fucked up shit.
Does he die?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But I think he does. I went wrong. But yeah.
It's good that we're talking about this after Lydia's been bungee jumping. It's like, yeah, fuck, if you heard about that time when the fucking bungee rope snaps, and I'm just sitting here just like, fuck.
No.
Yeah, I'd love to bungee jump.
Wow. The this week's section has been pretty long, longer than usual. I think we had a lot more. We've done a lot more this week rather than getting just subtle.
Rather than getting settled.
Last thing I did up until now today. Last thing I did today, I went to the Prince's Trust.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
That was good. Yeah, I've been signed up for the 4-day skiing course thing that starts in October. So I've got another interview before that though, just to like double check on my idea and review it and refine it and stuff. And yeah, so
Sick.
it's all wagwan.
Alright.
It's going down.
Going down. But this time next year, boys, I'll be a millionaire. Yeah. Also, haven't mentioned yet. It's only the first 20 minutes, so hopefully people normally listen to like at least a half an hour. The track at the end. If you're going to skip to the end, listen to the track, or just listen all the way through as a treat. At the end, we're playing a track by JackP, the man himself.
The man himself.
You can check him out on his YouTube, his SoundCloud and stuff. It's called JackP DMB. That's all one word. And the tune we're playing is called Squeak. You guys just listened to it before.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Pretty damn good. Also, if you check out his other stuff, I also like his remix that he did with a Chasing Status track. Was it Delilah? Time. Is it featuring Delilah? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Check him out. He doesn't actually know we're going to use this track yet. I'm going to tell him afterwards. So fuck it, it's all good. He won't mind. But yeah, so that's the track. So make sure you listen out for that at the end. Right, boys. It's time for the bit that we always like, the news.
Well, I haven't found many news stories interesting. 'Cause it's all been about the Olympics.
It's the fucking Olympics.
Everything.
It's all been about. So I don't give a fucking two. I don't give 2 shits. Like there is actually one thing that I was going to talk about the Olympics, but it's talking about me watching the news about the Olympics. So I was sitting at work and then the 10 o'clock news came on, and then it was like we were going through our like fucking our good day of winning gold medals. Like Murray got the gold in tennis.
Yeah.
One of the sailors
Jessica
got a gold.
Ennis as well.
Jessica Ellis got a gold, and
She's got some fucked up abs.
like some of the sprinters got silver. I don't know. One of the sprinters got silver, and they were like filming people's reactions to like when it's like announced we got gold, and everyone's fucking cheering and going mental. It's like, yeah, what do you think about Murray winning gold? And they're like, yeah, it's fucking great, go on Murray, yeah, just scream at the camera. If they did that same interview with me, this is how I'd react, and it would not get put on the news because it's not what they want. But they'd be like, yeah, so what's your name? It's Alex. All right, Alex, yeah. What do you think about Andy Murray getting the gold? I don't really give a shit. that would be my reaction. But I'll just look at the camera and be like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. Fuck the Olympics. I don't give a toss. Who gives a crap? Did you win gold? Like, I'll just turn to random people. I'm like, oh, did you win gold? So why the fuck are you celebrating, you cunt?
Have you heard how unoriginal our chant is?
Yeah.
That we chant. Or is it just GB in it?
Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain.
GB. I was just like, Jesus, we couldn't think of anything better. But, yeah. Good news though is I was going to be pissed off if we didn't actually get placed in the final of the Olympics. Obviously, you get people winning the events, but at the end, obviously, all the medals are calculated, and then you get 3 countries that come out on top with the flags getting raised and shit. And I don't expect us to win, even though we're hosting the Olympics. But I expect us to at least place. So we're at 3rd in the moment. So I'm happy now. Before I was pissed off, like
17th.
I like it how.
But now we're 3rd. It's good. It's good.
I like it how in the Olympics it's just all these separate events, and then like there's always that one guy. It's like, so who do you think's gonna win the Olympics? It's like fucking own the Olympics. Who's gonna fucking win it?
Surprise, surprise, China. No, but we can't expect to beat China and America. They're just way too big. The countries are just too big.
Yeah.
Like, we're just a small little island. We're doing amazing to beat all the other countries, be 3rd. But America, China, what, like, their fucking population compared to ours, it's 10 to 1.
Shit.
So
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
there's a lot more people to find talent in.
With America, they're like gyms and sports areas. They're quite well funded compared to ours, because we've had a lot of cuts.
We've had a cutback.
And so we've got like America, who's quite well funded, and China, who just scream at the kids until they become good. It's like they will just fucking
The red dragon
scream at
rises.
them.
But yeah, the fucking cutbacks. Talking about the fucking. Do you know the Olympic shooter, the guy who just got gold in the shooting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't even going to be in the Olympics this year. His funding had got cut, but some guy from Saudi Arabia, I think from Saudi Arabia, Dubai, maybe. But anyway, yeah, a sheikh. He said he found out about him losing his funding, and has funded him and trained him how to shoot, because he was an Olympic shooter as well, and he's not entering this year, so he trained him. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so a guy from another country just like helping out an athlete, just like respects as an athlete to an athlete.
I like how we've just come from like the UEFA Champions League, the Euro Champions League, sorry, and you watch England and you watch a few other teams, and it's like, it's just not good sportsmanship. They get really angry at each other and start screaming at each other on the pitch. Whereas in the Olympics, I watched Michael Phelps, who world famous, won 8 gold medals in Beijing.
Yeah, he's the greatest Olympian ever,
basically. And I watched him lose to like someone from South Africa. He was being really nice to him.
Yeah. I remember seeing it.
He's been really nice to
And
him. He
then
lost. That race was immense because it was the last second. He just went, ugh. Like, you literally watched their hands go like, that's how quick it was. And then like he got up, he was probably shaking his hand like, yeah, like on the 2nd place, like probably smiling, still like nudging him and shit. Whereas I was thinking, if that's football, there'd be like
people will be crying.
People will be crying. There'll be people in the audience fighting each other, because that always happens somehow.
Always.
And then, the fucking, you might have the sportsman like Andy Murray, who'll just be a miserable fucking bastard.
Yeah,
the
but
whole thing and leave the arena early.
He's not even a gracious winner though.
Right, he got on the floor. He was like, yeah, and then like stood up and he was like, yeah, all right. And then like I kind of saw that tennis match as like a movie sequel. It's like you get the first movie, it's like Andy Murray versus Federer, and Federer beats him. It's like, yeah, fuck you, man.
It's not like a movie sequel. It's just like that's the halfway through the film.
Yeah, it's like he gets beaten. And like, Federer's just like, yeah, and Andy Murray goes off and he trains. He goes through an epic sports montage of playing tennis, and he comes back and he beats Federer. He beats Federer in the same fucking tennis court. It's literally like a sports movie.
Just
has to be made. It has to be made.
Rocky Balmurray.
Rocky Balmurray.
Rocky Balmurray. Just sounds like a comedian.
Does. I saw I was going through YouTube, kind of playing the YouTube game. I was just going through related videos, and I found this comedy act, which apparently he's been around for a few years. He's done the Royal Variety Show, and I've never heard of him. It's the boy with tape on his face.
What?
The boy with tape on his face.
That's his stage name, and he comes on, and he's literally just got a strap of duct tape around his mouth, and he's a mime act.
Oh wow!
Oh, shit.
And he's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like he just he goes up to like someone, he points at him, he goes, like gets him up on stage.
He's waving his arm at the moment.
He's waving his arm, saying come up on stage, and then like he goes through his second, he gets like 3 balloons out. He puts them under these the guy who's on stage. He puts them under his arms and in between his legs, and then like gives him like a staple gun. And then, like, he puts balloons under his arm and his legs. And they start having a Western shootout with him.
What a sick guy.
Yeah, definitely check out that.
Yeah,
I might post
yeah.
the link.
Yeah, post it on the page, yeah.
That sounds joke.
One interesting thing, actually, an Olympic story, or Olympic-related story, is, you know about all the sponsoring and stuff, the Olympic sponsoring and the Olympic-branded products and shit, yeah?
Yeah.
The partners and all that whatnot, they're being really strict. Like you're not allowed to wear you're not allowed to wear Nike clothing and shit like that, or overly branded clothing into the events. And they're getting like people like guerrilla marketing and like guerrilla advertising. They're trying to get into the Olympics with products and shit like that to advertise. But they just think it's like this company thinks it's a load of shit. Like why are they being so like elitist? Like, oh, these people have paid money, so we're just gonna make sure their brands are the only brands that are seen. Fucking, they created a beer called Never Mind the Anabolics. Yeah, and it's a beer with every single ingredient in it is like a chemical that you're not allowed to have in your system if you're an Olympic athlete. Like if you get tested for it, you get like banned from the Olympics. Every single one is in that in the ingredient.
It
has steroids in it. It has steroids in the beer. It's called Never Mind the Anabolics. Look for it. It's like actual.
Is that allowed to be sold?
Yeah, steroids ain't illegal.
Some are.
These are obviously not illegal steroids. I didn't know there was like various types of steroids. But yeah, steroids are well, certain steroids must not be illegal because they're fucking. You're allowed to use them. You're just not allowed to use them in the Olympics and stuff because
I'm not
they're
saying
an
like because some things might be illegal. You know, is that allowed to be sold if it's got so much shit in the drink? It's got to be damaging for you.
It's not damaging though. They're all enhancers. They're all like physical enhancers. Yeah, I can't remember the right word. I think it's enhancers. But yeah, if those chemicals are found in your system, like you're banned from the Olympics. So look out for that beer. If you guys have tried it, let us know what it tastes like.
I heard in the Olympics they are drug testing one of the Chinese athletes, one of the swimmers.
Yeah, the woman. Yeah, because she's so quick.
Because no, it was because she was doing all right. She was doing mediocre, and then like the last 4 seconds of the race, she sped up, got the gold, and then she didn't look fussed about it. Because normally when you find out that you've got gold, you're cheering in the fucking pool. Like that guy was the guy who beat Phelps was fucking like splashing everyone. He was going mental in that thing. But like she just took her goggles off, like just basically put her arm around the thing, just like sat there, didn't even look too bothered. So they just started to drug test her.
You're not grateful enough. Yeah.
Did you see that Usain Bolt's 100-meter sprint?
I did.
Someone threw a bottle onto the
Did they?
track. Yeah. Look at the news, bro, and they're just like fucking.
I found out
he was the last of the what's it though? Last out of the gate, like last one to leave the starting position, and he still won.
Yeah.
Because
do you know? Shame, bro.
Do you know why he didn't fucking like leave until everyone else had left? So he didn't get disqualified. Because remember he got disqualified.
Yeah, too early.
Yeah, I can't remember what competition was it, like the world championships in athletics or something.
I don't know.
But yeah, he got disqualified and he was just gutted. So he just waited and then still beat everyone.
Like, I read on the internet today. Do you know how many people tuned in to watch Usain Bolt run for 10 seconds?
Was it like 20 million or something?
20 million people.
20 million.
Just to watch Usain Bolt run for 10 seconds. He literally just
Less than that.
Yeah, less than that.
10 seconds.
It was something like 9.64, which was a new world record. And 20 million people just to watch this guy run because he's just such a beast. And like I was noticing that, like, you know, when like the athletics come along, like the 100 meter sprint and like the long jump and all the things that are in the main Olympic arena, they're like the big bollocks, aren't they? They probably think they're a bit like, you see them and it's like showing the lineup of the people who are doing the 100 meter sprint. So they're like bouncing up and down like boxers, and, like, just looking mean. They're doing like hand signs. They're like throwing shapes at the camera and going, yeah, fuck you. Like looking gangster and shit. And when you see the swimmers, they're just like, they just waddle on, and they get on top of their little podium, and then they do their thing.
I bet they feel self-conscious though, because they're wearing little tighty whities. They're wearing little itty bitty tighty whities. Everyone can see their junk, and unless you're like fucking, I don't know, hose man, like, you're obviously going to be a little bit self-conscious that everyone can see your winky. And I imagine that helps though. Like, I bet like the Chinese are well having little. It's just a stereotype, guys. It was a joke, okay. Chinese guys might have big winkies. I don't know. I'm not into that shit. But
although I've never seen a porno where they do.
And they always have like out of control pubic hair. That's another thing I've noticed. But then everyone.
Fucking forest.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's enough about Asian penises.
What else has been in the news? Oh shit! I'm sure you've heard about this, John, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this. Snoop Dogg, he's working on a new album. He's changed his name to Snoop Lion because he's getting in touch with his Jamaican roots, and he's making a fucking reggae album. He's making
I hadn't even heard this.
Have you not heard about this?
I hadn't heard about this.
Snoop Dogg, he's changed his name to Snoop Lion. Like the Lion of Zion.
Yeah, Lion, yeah.
And he's making a fucking reggae album. He's going from like doing extreme gangster rap, talking about drug dealing and shooting other black people. And then he's going off to do music about peace and loving God.
Wow.
I never knew he changed his name. I heard a couple of his tunes.
What, new reggae tunes?
Yeah, because someone leaked him. No, someone leaked him, innit?
I might have to look for it.
But, yeah, man.
Shit.
He changed his name, what a tune.
But, yeah, I got something to talk about. I know we've been talking about it like over and over again. Dark Knight Rises. Like, this must be like the third week that we've been talking about it, something like that. One thing that was pointed out to me, and I clocked it now, is like, I used to do rock climbing. And there's an iconic scene obviously in Dark Knight Rises where he climbs out of the pit, yeah? He rock climbs out of the pit. I was reading this article and it all came back to me. That, first of all, when he's climbing, it's like the safest way to climb. He's got the fucking rope anchored to the top. The rope's already anchored to the top here.
Yeah.
So, the fucking belayer, the guy who's belaying him, could fucking like pull him up more and more. Which he obviously does. Because when Batman falls, he only falls halfway. He doesn't fall all the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
Meaning that the belayer has belayed him halfway and then just thought, fuck it, I'm not going to do it anymore. Let him climb the rest of the way without being belayed. Which is like ridiculous. Why would he do that? Oh, we should hit the fucking ground. Should also fucking break his spine every time he does that.
Yeah, I was thinking, wouldn't
it's
that
normal
fucking,
cord.
Yeah,
it's not rock climbing rope.
It's just a
normal
rope.
Fucking cord. Plus,
wouldn't that kill you if you fell
it
from
would
that
snap
height?
his spine. Also, like give it to movies, okay? They're allowed to like go.
Movie it's based on.
So he's not. So
series,
maybe like okay, he could have been got away with it and didn't break his spine. But also, when he does that massive jump, he could just climb. There's actual little crevices where if he was a rock climber, you'd climb. And he just jumps like a dickhead. But the one thing that really, really got of me, and this was even before it got pointed out, I clocked this, is he gets out of the fucking pit, yeah, and then he throws down a rope for all the other people to climb up.
He throws it back.
Yeah, he throws a rope. No, he throws down a different rope.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he throws down. He ties a rope up and he throws it down, doesn't he, for them all to climb up. But the thing is is that there's already a rope anchored to the top. Obviously, he couldn't have done the rock climbing, so they could already climb out anyway. He could have just used that rope and climbed the fuck out.
Oh man.
What the fuck is this shit? It's supposed to be a fucking movie. Yeah?
You know.
If he's gonna fucking climb and fall anyway, why are you gonna give him rope? Like, at least anchor it halfway up and say, oh, we could only go halfway or whatever. Jars my head out.
Wow, that's nearly as bad as like you're nearly as bad as like my mate Ryan, who you can not watch a movie with Ryan, because all my mates went to go see Captain America, and I bumped into them afterwards. So I was just going through Kingston with some of my other mates. I bumped into them and they went, yeah, we saw Captain America. I was like, oh, how was it? And then Ryan just kicks on and goes, how the fuck? If it was World War II, how the fuck did they have CCTV? And he would not shut up about it. He was like, they did not have CCTV back in World War II. I don't care what you say. I was like, it's just a film, right? He goes, no, the Nazis didn't have it. Just wouldn't let it go.
The Nazis didn't have... In fairness, they're not called the Nazis, are they?
I don't know. It's World War II.
They're called, I can't remember. Hydra.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fucked up movies, man.
Some of the other shit I've seen on the internet, like my mate showed me, which I was scanning for a little bit earlier, and I still can't stop laughing at it, is my mate showed me what I think is the best letter on the internet.
Okay, what's this letter about?
It's a letter from Cash for Gold.
Okay.
And it's replying back to a customer.
Okay, yeah.
And this is what the letter reads, alright? Excuse me if I can't get through it without fucking laughing my head off. It's hilarious. Alright. Cash for Gold. Dear Mr. Habony, after sending back your Ziploc bag of gold-painted rocks that you considered 14 karat gold nuggets found on a soul-searching pilgrimage in Tibet with a quadriplegic hooker you picked up in Singapore, we find it is truly unfortunate that you just don't understand the concept of do not contact us again. Your fraudulent attempt to extort money from our seasoned geologists, who are experts in identifying precious minerals, has found us to take extreme action. This is your final warning before we contact authorities. Your rocks have shown up in our inventory 3 times now. We will no longer attempt to return them, but we will not return them, but we will keep them as evidence. You are not entitled to any money, especially the ludicrous amount of $1,423,061.92 you demanded for your Cash for Gold payment. Your petition of an unregistered... Your petition for an ungreased backdoor hammer time lovemaking session with our telemarketers, Carol and Tracy, is puerile and preposterous. Your absurd request to Your absurd request to be reimbursed for postage, $167.45. $138.33 and $142.33 is unwarranted and completely illicit. As a reminder, Mr. Habony, Ed McMahon passed away June 23rd, 2009. It is not only disrespectful, but also utterly moronic to request he hosts your birthday party at McDonald's. This is the last time we'll contact you. Sincerely, Jeff Arison. This guy sent rocks painted gold to Cash for Gold. So many times they had said such ludicrous shit to them that they sent that back as a reply.
That is so sick, man.
And then,
that guy that wrote that is a G.
What about your letter writing to MTV?
Oh shit, I completely forgot about that. I've got to get on to that.
Yeah.
But then my mate also showed me this. It's like whenever you get fired from a business, they have to file a report.
Yeah.
They have to fill in a form about why you got fired. And it just says nature of incident, performance. Performance, other. And then this is the details of incident. Came to work intoxicated on unknown substance, possibly of hallucinogenic nature. Referred to customers as bovine and porcine. After a customer complained, he told her to go straddle a narwhal. Go straddle a narwhal. You chlorinated gene pool. Was removed from customer service to pizza cutting area, where he wrote messages to customers concerning the nature of pie. He became frustrated when he could only recite pi to its 46th digit. When told to go home, this is the best bit, when told to go home, he smeared lava cake mix over his face and yelled, "I'm Rick James, bitch." And then they've blanked out his name, and then they've just put, was not roasted for any shift today. Addition to be taken, termination. Oh shit! That is the best way to get fired, isn't it?
That is. Just going out in style.
Going out in style, we just went in, fucked on something, and then ended up rubbing cake on his face and saying, "I'm Rick James, bitch."
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Okay,
fucking choker.
He was reading out things that people have wrote. I got something here that me and my friend Luke Hennessy wrote for one of his for his piece of coursework, his English coursework. It's just a short story. I thought I'd read it out on the show for everyone to hear.
Oh, is this the one about Jane or something?
Rita. The name of the story is Rita. Okay, I'm gonna begin. I still remember the first day I met Rita. Before I'd even seen her, I'd fallen for her. She was lying down. God knows what she was doing. Probably sunbathing. We all know what these Essex birds are like. Something about her stood out to me. Maybe it was how she weren't ruled by vanity. I mean, she was wearing broken stilettos, dirty clothes, the paint on her nails was chipped, but she didn't care. I went in with my best lines, my smoothest moves, my Jack the Lad charm. But she didn't seem interested. I felt a fool. I continued to woo her, and sure enough, it worked. At the end of the evening, I took her home, sat her down and watched the film, Die Hard. I never was much of a romantic. The film didn't really matter. We both knew we wouldn't be watching it. It was that night that our love story began. Our world and romance got serious very quickly. I adored her. She was perfect. We had so much in common. She's a great listener. She has my love of animals. One time we were in the park and she had no qualms in nuzzling a fox. Some people may think that's weird, but it only made me love her more. She had a sort of Dr. Dolittle quality about her. Animals seemed to flock to her. She wouldn't hurt a fly. Even if they were all over her, she wouldn't swat them. You could say she was completely harmless. We tried to get a pet, but after hearing our situation, Batsy Dog's Home said we were unsuitable candidates. On our way home, however, we ran into a stray dog at the spot where I met Rita. It was fate. This was becoming quite the hot spot. We named him Mitchell, as he had a mark on his back that resembled like tyre tracks. Not everyone approved, mind, but that didn't bother us. We were like Romeo and Juliet, star-crossed lovers. She weren't your typical bird either. I ended up dragging her into shops. We got some dirty looks in the street. One old bag even spat at us. But we didn't care. We were all that mattered until things turned sour. She weren't the same anymore. It seemed she had stopped caring. She never made an effort, never wore perfume or makeup. I did all I could do to please her, but she still felt cold. She used to only have eyes for me. Those had gone completely. But I was still hooked on her smile. I became suspicious after one night in the bedroom. She had stiffened up and seemed uninterested, almost lifeless. I couldn't help but believe that her needs were being fulfilled by someone else. My suspicions went sky high, like a 60s astronaut, when people started leaving flowers. I read the cards that were left with the flowers. I miss you, babe. You'll always be in my heart. You were too young. What the fuck? Rita was definitely mid-30s. What the hell was she playing at? I decided to confront her. But when I did, all she said was, Nothing had to be said. The silence spoke volumes. I had to get out of there. I needed time to think, sort out my head. After a couple of days of feeling sorry for myself, she still hadn't contacted me. I missed her, everything about her, even her morning breath. I had to see her. I went back home and found her on the sofa, exactly where I left her. It appeared she had been hit hard by the breakup. I told her I still loved her, and I forgive her. Forget about the flowers. She was speechless. She smiled sweetly, and I knew my words were not needed. We could finally be happy again. We began doing things that other couples do, watching films, trips to the park, shopping together. We'd spent ages in the frozen aisles just deciding. A lot of my mates said I was whipped, but I guess they were right. But what you don't understand is, Rita isn't like other girls. She's dead.
See, I already knew that because Luke told me about this story.
Yeah.
Story's sick though, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty good story. That's the first time I've heard it.
For his English coursework.
What did you get for that?
Hmm?
What did you get for that?
I think I got an A.
Good.
But yeah. What did you guys think? Did you guys see it coming? Obviously you knew about it.
Yeah, obviously I knew about it.
But for what we said, did
yeah,
it feel?
no, not really.
But then it all makes sense at the end.
Yeah, but I was just thinking while you were reading it out, because I already knew the twist, so I was thinking,
Little sneaky ones. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little short story by Luke Hennessy and John Watson. Anything else in the news? I've got a few things.
Anything else in the news? I read an article about Australian road signs.
Right.
There's been a campaign, basically like, you know, like the Think adverts. It's like think while you drive and all this stuff, and always look on the road. If you're tired, go to the hotel. They've got this stuff. It says on this sign, on this big building, it says "Don't be a." It says "Don't drive like a," and it just shows a picture of a rooster. So that one's basically saying "Don't drive like a cock." And then the other one is fuck, what is it? "Don't drive like a," and it shows a picture of a doorknob. And then the third one, which I found was brilliant, was "Don't drive like a," and it says W, and it has a picture of an anchor.
That's awesome.
There's been a shitload of complaints about it. Yeah? And I thought, the fact it's Australia, that's like one of the most outrageous countries in the world. Like one time we had this Australian family staying in our hotel because they had just moved over to England and they were just literally spending I think it was half a week with us while they get everything in their house. Yeah. And they were a pretty nice family. Seemed like pretty good. There was a wife, a husband, and 2 sons. And they were just a typical family, laughing, having dinner together. And then husband and the 2 boys, they go off to bed. And the woman, she stays down and just continues to drink. And oh my fucking God. She came out with the most outrageous shit in the world. She just came up with like outrageous shit, and then she ended up giving me life advice. She was just like, "Oh no, I'm a life coach. I basically tell people how to live their life in a good way." And then but some of this outrageous stuff, she told a joke about something like Pierre the Frenchman, who, I can't remember the joke, but the base of the joke is about this Frenchman who takes girls back and he's just such a fucking freak in bed. He just pours wine on them and licks all the wine off, and then I think he ends up pissing on them.
What? Some freaky guy.
And then she told another story. She was middle aged. She was 45.
Jeez.
And she also told another joke involving animal bestiality.
Oh wow.
But why the fuck did Australian people complain about these road signs?
The interesting thing about
oh my god! The other thing that this fucking woman did, this has just come back to me. She molested me.
Is it just coming back a repressed memory?
I was standing at the bar because I'd finished my shift, and because I was only on the restaurant, so I finished an hour before the bar staff did. And so I was just standing at the bar having a drink, and then she fucking comes up to me, and she's like, oh, you remind me just of my size. She's like pinching my cheeks and shit.
I remember you telling me about this.
Like starts like pinching my cheeks and shit. Like starts kissing me on the cheek. And I'm just thinking, what the hell? And then like she puts her arm like around like my sort of waist, and she fucking drifts down. And she's just like touching my ass.
Oh shit!
And like she thinks I ain't clocked on. I'm fucking clocked on. And like she's just like she's just got her hand on my ass. And I'm just like,
Copping a good feel, Grandma.
This is the second time a middle-aged woman has come on to me. I still don't know what to do. The first time a middle-aged woman came on to me was at work yet again.
Yeah.
These like women were sitting there and they got slaughtered. And one of them ordered a latte, so I made a latte and I took it over to her. And she was like, oh, you're cute, aren't you? You're such an angel. You look adorable. And I was like, okay. And then like I went away and I heard her. She was at the bar. And she went, yeah, can I get another latte? And then she points over to me and goes, I want him to make it for me. And I'm just like, oh shit. There's no way I'm going to get out of this. And then like, so they were like, alright, we're going to fuck with Alex, we're going to make him do that. So they made me do it. I go over a second time and she's like, oh, sit down, have a drink with me, come back to my place. I'm like, no,
Dude,
I'm working.
If she complimented you on your latte making skills, you should have said, thanks a latte.
As some woman moving to me at that party that we went to the other day, we was all getting drunk and that, and the limbo started coming out. Oh, what about when we was on with the magic fungi? Limbo.
At one point, that's all we kept on saying was limbo.
Had this creasing, bro. I was on the floor stitching.
Because we was imagining if the police came up to us, what we'd be like, oh hey Mr. Officer, how you doing? And about limbo. Sorry, what did you say, sir? Limbo. Would you like to just step into the van for us? Limbo.
I watched a film that I've been meaning to get around to watching, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just sit down and watch it. And I watched that film, The Weekender. It's got the only person that I recognised in it. I recognised a couple of people, but I can't remember one guy's name, and I can't remember what he's in. But, it had a cook from Skins in it, and it's just.
Oh, it's a British film, yeah.
Yeah, it's a British film, and I thought this film was going to be like old, like from the 90s, and I thought it was.
Is it about football casuals?
No. It's about the rave scene in the 90s, and I thought it was going to be like human traffic. So I watched
it's a sick film.
And no, it's just about these guys, and they're like, yeah, we're going to set up a rave, and I was like, okay, this is what the film's going to be. They're going to set up a rave, and the big thing at the end will be they fucking got their rave.
Yeah.
Now, they get their rave within like 10 minutes of the film. And then it's just about how they get so involved, and like turns out the rave scene was proper dangerous, and like there were like gangsters going around with guns and like just people like breaking into the rave and basically demanding that they be the security, which has happened at a few raves that I've known about. And it basically made it off to be like some huge gangster film, and then they run away to Amsterdam. And it was shit. It was shit.
Sounds kind of epic though.
Yeah, sounds
yeah. I mean, you'd probably like it. I didn't like it because I was going and expecting it to be like human trafficking.
Yeah.
But then I find out there's actually a film that was made maybe like a year ago, and no one ever heard it. It didn't make it into the cinemas, and it wasn't like human traffic, so it was shit.
God, I love human traffic. And if you haven't seen it,
watch it.
Go fuck your mother. No, yeah, watch it. And
jungling guy.
did you guys see any jungling guy? I got the Tarzan in the Jada jungle. Just saw him in the van this morning, mate.
Trust me, this could turn Harry Krishna into a bad boy.
But I seen something that's kind of fucked up. A woman's mouth got pregnant.
Huh?
Yeah, she was eating calamari, and she felt a sharp shooting pain in her mouth. So she spat it out, and then she had like little octopuses growing in her mouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh. Oh no.
That's like alien, isn't it, bro?
Oh, that stuff like fucks me up. Like I heard about.
So she was eating calamari, bro. Don't eat calamari.
I love calamari.
Now you're gonna get pregnant mouth.
But oh no, that's like I'm like, I want to go anywhere in the world, but I'm not going to fucking South America. Because I watched this one thing and it's just put me off going to South America.
The thing that spins up your willy?
No.
Oh.
It's a fucking fly landed on this woman's head and like she swatted it off. And then like a few months later, she just like got this really like horrible pain. And it felt like something was like eating away at her like fucking head, and it was such a bad headache. They went to a doctor. It was a fat maggot.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
And she just thought it was like just a spot or a growth and it would go away. Fucking maggot. I can't stand things being like living in you.
It was massive as well. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
fucking huge.
I remember they're pulling it out and it's just like stretching out this. I was like,
It's like bigger than it's bigger than a fucking slug.
Bro, have you seen that? What's it? That brainworm thing. The like that parasite that you get from cat poo.
Huh?
It changes like human behaviour as well. Basically, the brain parasite, it gets into rats, yeah, and then it changes the rat's behaviour. It makes them get aroused by cat pee. It makes them sexually attractive to cat pee, so they're always around cat piss, meaning that they're always around cats. So then cats then kill the fucking rats, yeah, fuck their shit up, eat them. So then they get the virus.
Then you kill and eat your cat, and then you get the
No, it's when you're cleaning up your cat's poo. You gotta make sure you wash your motherfucking hands, because you get it on your hands, and you get it in you. And in men, it's known to make men not crazy, like not like fucking like Resident Evil nuts, like, but it makes you produce more testosterone, so it makes you more fucking
angry.
Yeah, and shit. And apparently, 80% of the French population test positive for this brain thing. 80% of the French population have this brain parasite.
Fuck.
Some crazy ass niggas.
Well, I can't stand like the idea of like things living in you.
Yeah.
It changes the way you behave.
And like that's why I'm kind of put off by like tapeworms.
Yeah.
But I'm especially put off by tapeworms because there's only one way to get them out.
Yeah.
You take a pill and it kills the
Yeah.
tapeworm, so it doesn't
And then
clinch
you gotta
onto your
shit it.
intestine. You got to shit it out.
Yeah. If you drink a lot of milk and magnesia, you can shit it all out in one.
Oh.
That's what they do to test, like, so they can those guys who grew tapeworms inside them.
Yeah.
Apparently, like,
You know, you got to shit into a sieve as well. Like, you got to shit into a bucket when you get the tapeworm out at the doctors. You can't shit into the let it flush because it go into the water supply.
Yeah.
Infect everyone. So you have to like when you go to the doctors, you have to shit it out there into a bucket.
Like in Victorian times, women used to use tapeworms
To lose weight.
to lose weight, rapid weight loss. Because when you got a tapeworm, because I do like the idea of a tapeworm. You get to eat as much as you want and just lose weight, but you become really weak because you're not getting the nutrients you need. But you could just be at a party and just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat like a whole pizza. And fuck it, I'm gonna eat 3. Fuck you guys. I'm just gonna eat pizza, and then like within a month you'll be like, you've been eating like junk food non-stop. How the fuck have you lost weight? I was like, it's a secret. It's a secret diet I've been reading up on.
Do you know you get tapeworm and they fucking crawl out your little bits of the tapeworm crawl out your arsehole, bruv. Yeah, they fucking crawl out and they fucking go off and do their own thing, bruv. I was watching the TV program and it's like called like Foreign Invaders and it goes to find other hosts.
Yeah.
That's fucked up shit. You got tapeworm crawling out your arsehole.
Yeah. But that thing that swims up your piss though.
Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about.
Fucking.
And then barbs come out, so so the only way to get out is to cut off your dick.
No.
Yeah.
They rip it out, I think.
No, bruv, they have to cut off your dick because they rip it out. It's just going to be fucking mash.
No,
they
they'd have to surgically get it out.
They can surely like kill it so it won't latch on.
Bruv, like it's in the fucking middle of there's no hospitals, bruv.
Yeah, but no.
You're in the middle of a fucking rainforest.
Yeah, but you could. If
All
you're
the
in a
villages and
rainforest, you can get an airlift out. Fuck the villagers, they live there. They should know.
The villages, the villages is like some without willies.
Oh, imagine having
And that other fucking thing, those guys who invert their penis, they push their dick in and they put like wrap up a leaf and put a leaf there. Yeah, bro. And there was this TV reporter who went there to live with them, and he did the thing as well. And he's a fully grown man. They've done it from when they're young, and he's inverted his own penis. And yeah, bruv. Fucked up shit, bruv. That's enough of that. That's enough of talking about parasites and shit. Here's some good things about charity. Here's a little news about charity. Tom Hardy. Yeah, you know who Tom Hardy is. yeah, Bane, Bob Bronson. He is going to have a boxing match with David Hay. The heavyweight champion, David Hay.
Oh wow,
For
I'm
charity.
watch that.
For charity, yeah. So I want to see that as well. I think that'd be awesome.
When is this?
Don't know. They said they're going to plan it and shit, but yeah, it's going to be nuts.
Ah, breaking news, guys.
Breaking news.
I've started following this person on Twitter, and this is by far the best Twitter account I think I've ever come across. It's a Twitter account for a Miss Amanda Bieber, which is like some 14-year-old girl who wants to be Justin Bieber's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's her life goal.
Oh shit.
That's how you get the people like.
You get some people who are like obsessed with Justin Bieber. You get some fucking people who are obsessed with Justin Bieber.
There's people obsessed with Frankie Kokoza, yeah. And when he followed me on Twitter, loads of people started following me on Twitter that were just like Frankie's wife and all this. I'm like, what the fuck?
God.
All these mad people are just following me because Frankie Kokoza followed me.
What about what you said to that chick in the night?
I can't even say, bro, because he'll probably get sued or saying. But he said some vile shit, yeah.
Like this
But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Just saying, Frankie Kokoza's a nice dude.
I shook his hand and his bouncers jumped in. I'm like, Frankie! And his bouncer's like, get out of the way, move. No, he's like, no. I was like, yes, Frankie.
No,
He's a G.
this Amanda Bieber girl, I'm not sure whether it's a troll account or not.
Oh, yeah.
Because some of the tweets are fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
They are just items of gold that will forever be on the internet.
Yeah.
One of the tweets was, Justin Bieber has made Christianity relevant. No one knew who Jesus Christ was until Justin Bieber said who he was.
Fuck yeah.
And I was just like, no way.
That is awesome.
No way.
Have you seen Hitler's Twitter account? That's a parody account. It's jokes.
But like another post in this like Amanda Bieber, because like there's quite a lot which are like her saying, oh, I'm not racist. There's one which says, I'm not racist. I just don't believe black people deserve to live in America. Why can't they go back to Africa where they're from? And I was just like, and then there was another one which was something like, Barack Obama shouldn't be allowed to go president. Go back to the jungle. I was like, no way.
Crazy bitch, man.
Take a piss.
Crazy bitch. Talking about Twitters, you see Chris Brown tweeted.
Yeah.
Seriously, man.
I think skateboarding and
a bit
breakdancing
should be in the Olympics, yeah?
Yeah.
And then Frankie Boyle then replied, well, maybe if intergender boxing was an Olympic event, you might be in with a chance for a medal there, mate. And everyone just posted it about.
Like,
did he reply? Do you know if he replied or not?
I don't know.
Chris Brown, he normally goes wild about shit like that. He does wild out. But also, you mentioned Obama. Going back to the jungle.
Going back to the jungle.
Damn, Baboon Obama. Barack Obama was awesome. I actually seen another video of some little kid.
Yeah,
and I was going to show you
boy.
it. This is the video I want to show you guys.
I've seen it.
Lewis hasn't seen it, so we'll play it anyway.
It's a 6-year-old boy giving 10 reasons why you should not vote for Obama.
Yeah, check it out. Okay.
We're going to play it on the...
Yeah, we're going to play it on the podcast so you guys can hear it as well. Oh, wait a second. For some reason, it's muted, isn't it?
Yeah, you set up.
I pity the fool who mutes his shit. Okay. Pow. From the beginning.
Hi, I'm Isaac Anthony, Patriot Update. I'm here to tell you the top 10 reasons not to vote for Obama.
10 reasons not to vote for Obama.
Number 10. He takes money from people who work hard and he gives to people who don't work at all.
It's blatantly a redneck.
Number 9. Wants everybody to wait in a long line to see the doctor. Number 8. He thinks babies are a burden. Did you hear that, Levi?
He thinks babies are a burden.
Number 7. He wants to keep people on welfare and food stamps so they will vote for him.
Kid's just holding a knife. They just chop it out of range.
Number 6. He doesn't want Americans to drill for oil or mine for coal. Number 5. He lets bad guys into our country. Number 4. He wants to take guns away from good guys.
Just holding a gun.
Number 3. Mr. and Mrs. Obama are not proud of America, but I am.
They're not proud of America.
Some other countries. Embarrassing. And number one, nobody knows where he came from.
Nobody knows where he came from. It's such bad quality as well. It goes in and out of being like loud.
You can tell that is just his dad, like fucking, like brainwashing him to think that. He lets bad guys into the country. That is his dad going, he lets fucking immigrants into our country.
Yeah. All I kept on hearing there was basically the kid should have just said, America!
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 Fuck yeah!
America! White people! America!
Oh, that fucking video.
Yeah, man. Fucked up shit. Well, I think we're in the safe zone now. I think we're at a point where I can mention this. I say the safe zone, I'm saying the amount of time. Because I don't think a certain person will hear. I was at Lewis's the other day. And they had all gone. And it was just me and his stepdad, Bob, was there, yeah? Bob's quite a big guy. Yeah. Bob hadn't bathed for like 2 days or something. And he was doing housework. He had to take breaks during this housework, yeah? Because it was too much for him. Every time he did a little bit of hoovering, he had to sit down for a fag. Well, I'm not lying, yeah? But he smelled like he was growing stilton out of his body. He smelled like he was sweating cheddar, bro. It smelled like fondue up in that bitch. Like, it was some fucked up shit. I was just like, I was having the furnace smell, but I was like, fucking hell. He was like, he goes to me, oh yeah, I've been sweating like, the other day I was doing something, it made me sweat, and now I'm doing this housework, it's fucking killing me. I deserve a bath after this. Like, I was like, you haven't had a bath for 2 days? I was just thinking, you could probably scrape that off and put it on your toast or something. It was Grimble.
Oh, Jesus.
Finally got our sofa through the house after him taking like 12 breaks. Long, man. Cause
He kept on taking breaks when he's bringing the sofa.
yeah, we couldn't get through the door at first.
Oh yeah,
It was like,
Lewis's mum got a new sofa and he helped her bring it in.
We just like, fucking take the door off, it'll be easier. And then it just took one more attempt, we went through. Fucking hell.
Oh, I've only got one more note on my thing.
It's alright.
Did I tell you about the time I nearly got murdered?
No, what?
I was, me and a couple of my mates, we bought some beers, we had some cigarettes, we were just sitting in the woods by this, like, fucking, it wasn't a lake.
Just being cool kids.
Just being the cool gang, man.
Just being the cool gang, yeah.
And, we were, like, sitting in this, like, it was just, like, a little patch of green, and there was, like, this fucking disgusting, it wasn't, like, a lake, it was a marsh. It had just been, like, it's rained constantly, and it just hasn't, like, evaporated, so it's just turned into a marsh. And, we were sitting there, we were drinking beers, just smoking cigarettes, and my mate, for some reason, threw the cans into this fucking disgusting marsh. And then we heard all these people like coming along. There was loads of these like sort of like edgy looking sort of
Niggas?
nah. No, they were just like sort of they were definitely in like their 40s, like just wore tracksuits, looked dirty, and we just remember that there was a bunch of tents. Like, we walked past a bunch of tents, and my mate said, oh yeah, those have been around for like years. They were the fucking people that lived in those tents.
Oh shit.
And
fucking hippies.
they fucking see us, and no, they weren't hippies.
Not hippies, no?
No, far from it. These guys, like, they walk.
They were
see
Nazis?
They see us and they walk over and like, yeah, you're right, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're like, oh, well, we're just sitting here, mate. He goes, oh, can I have some baccy? Can I have some baccy for a cigarette? And I was just like, alright, I'll just give this guy some baccy so he'll piss off. Yeah. They just looked like nuts, had broken noses and everything. Yeah. And, and then they were like, fucking hell, who's been throwing them cans in that fucking lake? And we were like, dunno, mate, it wasn't us. And he's like, oh, alright. And then like, they walk off, but then one of them just turns around and he comes back, and then they all, like, both, the other two come back. And they're just like, mate, what, who's been throwing them fucking cans in that lake? And we're like, wasn't us, mate. And he goes, well, they're fucking Stella cans, and you're drinking a Stella. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck am I going to say to this guy? And I was like, mate, I literally just found this, it was closed, so I'm drinking it. And he was like, nah, I don't believe. And then like, he looks like our other mate is just staring at him. And I was like, throughout the whole thing, I wasn't giving them eye contact.
Yeah.
This guy was just, like, our mate was just staring at this guy, and he goes, "The fuck are you staring at?" And then I was just thinking, oh god, oh no, oh fucking hell.
Here it goes.
And then, here it goes.
Yeah, you know. Here it goes.
Then,
Keenan
like,
and Cal turn up.
he's just like, "The fuck are you looking at?" He goes, "Well, mate, I'm not looking at anything." He goes, "What? You're fucking looking at me. You're fucking staring at me." And my mate starts laughing.
Oh shit.
He just starts grinning, and he's like, "The fuck? You laughing at me? You laughing at me?" And like his mate who was with him was just like, "No, Bill, just calm down. No, Bill, just calm down." Like, he looks at me. He looks at me, and he goes, "If I were you, mate, I'd just fucking run. Just fucking run. Look, he's just come out of prison for like GBH for like the 5th time." And I was just like, "Oh fuck," because I believed the guy, because like this guy had a fucking like crooked nose.
Yeah.
And my dad always says that you should always beware a guy with a broken nose, because you know they've been in fights and they don't give a fucking shit.
You know they've been in fights and they got their head kicked in.
Well, he also says, like, you know, they're in fights and they're clearly fucking nuts, because there's a chance that they would have just broken their own nose just for a laugh. And like, I was just thinking, oh fucking hell, this guy is kicking off. And like, this guy had to start dragging the guy away, physically dragging him away. Just like screaming at us, and this guy was just yelling that he was going to come back and he was going to fucking kill us. And then so, me and my friend, we were fucking petrified, because we were quite young. And like, I just turned to both of them, and like, when they fuck off, I'm just like, we're going to put on our shoes, and we are going to fucking run. So, we put on our shoes, and we fucking legged it, and then we legged it all the way out of the forest, halfway down this fucking half-mile road. And then I just turned to my mate who was just like causing all the trouble. I went, "What the fuck were you doing?" He just goes, he says this, he just looks at me and goes, "What, he wasn't going to do anything." I nearly fucking kicked his head in.
What the fuck were you doing? What were you thinking?
That was the time I nearly got murdered.
Shit.
I remember the time we thought our mate died, bro. He had called us up, yeah? And he called us up and gone, "Oh yeah, there's this fight going on, you're going to come back, yeah? And because obviously we was in a little gang back then, SSM, straight soldier material, we called ourselves.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gangster.
Yeah, and
Jeez.
he called us up like, back him, he was like, "Yeah, should we ring some more people, yeah?" He's like, no, I've already got people coming, We get there, he's with one guy, yeah? One guy. This guy's walking around Richmond, he's like, "Yeah, well," he's walking around like he owns the place, so he's like, "I know everyone, don't worry, innit, it's cool, man."
Wait,
Got
in
your back."
Richmond?
Yeah, in Richmond.
He knows everyone in Richmond?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh Christ, he must know Bertie. Bertie has his own farm and has shotguns. I'm sorry, but saying that you know people around Richmond is fuck all.
You know what I mean, yeah? So we're walking around like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" Like, we was like, "Told you we should have run some more people." Like, we had people coming. He's like, "No, there's other people coming. We're gonna meet them now, yeah." So we go over, we meet them. There's like 4 guys sitting on a bench in the park, you know, on the Richmond. Yeah, they were sitting there. These times now, they start planning some shit about our boy, innit? Yeah, they're talking about him, but like we're standing a bit away from him. We can hear them, and like they've rung up the people who were meant to be meeting to go have a fight with. And they're going, yeah, they're coming. So we go over and them 4 boys still sitting there, yeah? So I'm thinking, what? I thought they were supposed to be backing it, yeah? So this is already a bit, like, I'm a bit booked out from that already, yeah? So we go over to the other field, across this dual carriageway, got to jump this fence and shit. Get onto this massive open field, yeah? Massive. Walk halfway across it, and we're just waiting there. We ring them up again. They're coming. All you see at the end of this field, yeah, is just this corner. All you see is one guy. 3 guys, 5 guys, 30 people, bruv, against 5 of us. There was me, Dean, Liam, my mate Max, who was having a fight, and his brethren, yeah? So there's 5 of us against these 30 kids. Next thing you know, they're walking towards us. We're like, yeah, one-on-one fight, we'll start walking towards them. They start running at us, and they all pull out these tools and stuff. They got bottles, they got bike seats, they got...
bike seats?
Car rims, like... These times now, we walk up to them and we're like, shit, they start running at us, pulling out these weapons, yeah, so we freeze, like, and we're like, shit. They're getting closer. And like, "Who's Max? Max goes, "I'm Max." And like, next thing you know, one of them start running towards him, he runs across this field. He just runs, yeah, so we're just standing there. All these boys surround us now. So we've all like got like 4 or 5 guys on each of us, yeah. They all surround us, going, where you go, where you from, chatting shit. We're like, no, bro, we're not here to fight, we're 1-on-1, like we're shitting it, bro, yeah, we're fucking shitting it, yeah. Next thing you know, I get hit in the side of my face, so I'm like, fuck. So I'm fucking trying to swing a couple bangs, dodging. And you know when you're in a fight, everything's slow motion, like you can see everything coming, yeah. And I look over and I see my mate Liam, yeah. He wears glasses, got like one eye that's like on his glass lens is like 4 inches thick, like. So he's basically blind in one eye, yeah. And I look over at him and someone's just boxed him, yeah. His glasses have flown off, yeah. Next guy's boxed him, he's fallen to the floor and they're just kicking the shit out of him, yeah, stamping. Next thing you know, my mate Dean, this kid runs up to him and like he's like 13 or something, we're like 16, 17, he's like 13. Everyone's going, hit him. My friend's just dragging him around, like, I don't want to hit him, he's very young. Then this next black kid comes, and they're like, hit him. So he bangs him, yeah? Dean bangs this black guy. And his bigger brother comes over, who's like 19, 20, he comes over with the rim of the car. And he just hit him around the side of the face, yeah? His hat's falling off and shit. He's uppercutted him with the rim. His nose has popped and started bleeding. Next thing you know, one of them fizz up the Coke bottle and start hitting us, yeah? Fizz up the Coke bottle and he's hitting us, going, what you got, empty your pockets,
These are some ghetto weapons I've never heard about. Light seat and fizzy Coke bottles.
And he started hitting the fizzy bottle on our heads, yeah? We're like, oh shit, we're like, allow it, yeah? And we pull out some fags, I'm like, bro, I got some fags. He's like, no, I don't want them, slap them out my hands, yeah? He's like, what phone you got, He's like, no, I ain't got a phone, yeah? Next thing you know, we go over to our mate and we help him up off the floor. And we're all backing up, and they're all in front of us going, what, screaming and shit. Next thing you know, from across the field, all we hear is, Max is dead! And I'm just thinking, fuck! We just look at each other, we start running, yeah? We turn around and start running. Running to the dual carriageway now, and all you hear them say is, get the boy in the grey tracksuit. Every man looks down. And it's Liam, the one who's been stamped out on the floor. So we're running, he's blind and he's trying to get across the dual carriageway. It was fucking scary. And I had Max's phone, his mum rings me. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck do I say to that? Like, how am I supposed to answer this? Yeah, your son's dead. Went to a fight and now he's fucking dead. What the fuck? It was so scary, man. The worst fucking feeling in your life, and to hear, to even think that someone you know just died right next to you, like, it's the fuck, oh my god, scariest thought, man. Scariest thought. And then we just ran across the road and I started seeing all these girls that went to my school. I was like, oh shit, I'm all like fucking bruised up face and shit. I'm like, oh fuck. They'll be laughing at me tomorrow at school.
I mean, you get to the bit of the story where you go, you didn't actually die, because you're bare laughing and shit, like, I can't believe you make dead.
And then he rings us off a payphone. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking, you can't breathe, and he's like, meet me here. So we meet him, find out that he's got like 2 broken ribs and 1 fractured rib, and like he fucking basically nearly did die, but he was lucky he got to the hospital in time when he did. Otherwise he would have probably bled to death.
In Richmond.
In Richmond. In Richmond.
Fucked up shit. I remember we had a fight once. I was living up north, and my mate Zach can tell you about this fight when we come up properly. But we was up there, and he comes up saying, oh, his mate's going for a fight. His mate's going for a fight. It's supposed to be a 1-on-1, but he's heard that he's going to get jumped. So he wants us to come and like make sure that he doesn't get jumped. So it's a 1-on-1 fight. So like, all right then. We said we're going to go, and there's only like 6, 7 of us, and we go, and Kieran goes to me, bruv, we're going to have to pull this out of our arse. We're going to have to like go get sand from the beach so we can throw it in their eyes and shit. I'm like, bruv, what is this? Like, if we're going to go to that extent, yeah, we might as well just take weapons. So then we go, alright then. So we get a big duffel bag and we've got baseball bats, like fucking meat cleavers, we got a fucking crowbar in there, like the works, fucking knife sharpeners. I go, bruv, fuck it. You wanted to put sand in their eyes. We had broken into a school like maybe a year or so before, like an abandoned school. We broke in there. Most of the shit had been taken, but we went to the science block and we found all the chemicals and shit. But we still had that from ages ago. So I empty out this like curry pot bottle and I start filling it up with all these chemicals, putting Drano in there, putting bleach in there, all these mad different things, put some boiling water in there just to get it all mixed up. Like all proper mad corrosive shit, and it says like do not get in your eyes and shit like that, like blindness. And I was like, bruv, just take this, and then if you can just squirt it into their faces, we run in and shit like that. So we got some proper like mad up plan. Get the duffel bag, we head there. As we're heading towards, like, we have to get in a bus and go to Redcar from our village that we live in. So we fucking get on the bus, and we're just like, everyone's just quiet, no one's talking, we're just going. And then when we get there, we start walking towards where this field, where we're supposed to go meet them. But the group has come to, like, they've heard that we're coming, and that, like, they think he's just by himself, so they come and just come cut us off. And, like, before we even get to the field, just to come jump him. And then we get there, we see them come around the corner, so we stop. And then they stop, and they see us, and they go, yeah, that's the guys. So we go, right, put down the bag, get out the weapons. So we're getting out the weapons. Just as I pass out the first bat, my mate Kieran turns around with the bat like this, and he'll go, run! And we're like, they're running! So I grab my shit, and I just go, oi, oi, Samurai! I don't know why. We start running. I had my mate Ryan with me, yeah? You know Ryan, he's a fucking black belt in karate, he's a nutter. He doesn't even pick up any of the weapons, he just runs bare-fisted in front of all of us, he's just chasing them down, he just wants to kill motherfuckers with his bare hands. We're all running like, go back here you little cunts, running through this like town, bruv. And all these people, this one lady fucking cheers us on as we're just chasing these So we're running, and they all run into this pub, and one of them runs down the alleyway by himself, so we're all going to chase him, and we think, nah, it's going to be raw. Like, but we're just thinking to ourselves, right, that wasn't all of them. Apparently the person that he's supposed to be fighting is up on the field still. So we go, right, fuck it. We'll get all this shit back in our bags and we go over to this field. We're bopping over there and there's a couple of guys there now. There was like, in that first group, like 15 of them. And then in this next group, there's like 10 of them or something like that, yeah. But one of them's got a Rottweiler. And it's like, whoa, 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 holding it, like thinking that he's hard, like holding it up like this. And just as we see the Rottweiler, you just see fucking... Ryan grabs out the fucking meat cleaver thing and just holds it up in the air like this, and the guy grabs his dog, and I go, Ryan, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, I can put it away, and he goes, okay, throws it in a bush. I'm like, you dickhead, I said put it in your pants, that's my auntie's knife. So he goes into the bush and grabs it. We walk over, and there's these fucking girls here, yeah, and then we find out that the fight's over, a fucking girl. And we was like, what the fuck? Like, we've come here to help this guy, and this guy hasn't even come tooled up properly. The guy said, oh, I'll bring a weapon. Brother, bring half a fucking pool cue. Half that piece of pool cue, not even the big chunky end, the bit that you hit the pool, like,
oh my God,
pool ball. And he's fucking, it's supposed to be his fight, and we've come up more tooled up than him. We get there, they talk, and they go, oh, you bring weapons, hey, pussies, and we're like, there's like 20 of them, and there's only like 6, 7 of us, what the fuck are we supposed to do? And they're like, oh, we're not going to fight, whatever, and we was like, fuck it, whatever, we left. And anyway, later on that night, we was like, yeah, cheering on our victory, so we went to the next town over from Redcar, it's Mask. And this is where this guy's cousin lives, Kieran's cousin. So we go there, we go meet all these chicks. Like, yeah, just winning this fight. All this, that, and the other. They're like looking in the bag at all these weapons. Like, yeah. So we go put this down back the side of like a fucking fountain and just hide it while we're standing there, just chatting to the girls and shit. Next minute, some guys come out of nowhere, start firing fireworks at us. We're like, what the fuck? We're like, fuck. They get run off, so we just carry on standing there like, fuck it, whatever. They're dickheads. The police turn up, bruv. And we're like, fuck. As they turn up, they're like, someone's fired off fireworks, and we're like, oh yeah, they just ran off that way. And then we're like, okay. And as they're talking to us, yeah, this lady officer goes round the corner of the fountain and she finds the bag, bruv. She opens up the bag and she sees all these weapons. Just as we're talking to this guy, yeah, and as I'm talking to this guy, I recognise him because I've spoken to him the day before, because it's such a small area, you see the same police officers. So I was like, oh, do you remember we seen each other the other day? And he goes, I'll ask the questions, lad. And I go, alright then. And he carries on asking what was here, and we was just like, we're just going to see my ex-cousin and stuff. And they're like, okay. And then when he finished, I go, do you remember when we met? And he was like, oh yeah, he was walking that girl home, and I was like, yeah. And then that's when you hear the lady go, whose is the bag? And we're all just ignoring her, just carry on talking to the officer, and she's going, whose is the bag? And we're like, what bag? And they're like, don't even know what bag it is. He goes around and has a look at it, and he's looking at all this shit, and he pulls out the curry bottle, like, what the fuck's this? All baseball bats and shit, and he goes, boys, this looks like someone was trying to do someone, like, some harm here. Like, I think probably for you, so you guys better fucking leave. And we was like, yeah, alright then. You just hear my fucking cousin, he's thinking he's hard, so he's left his knife sharp in his sleeve. He throws it on the floor, like, just before the cops get there, and you hear ching ching, and that's what made him go around the back anyway. But so they're so bait that it's all our shit. But they're just like, boys, just go home. So we just went home and we got away with it. But we never got our baseball bats or anything back again.
No.
It's some fucked up shit. But yeah, that was the story of when we went for a fight. But I'm just thinking, it's so glad it wasn't a fight because we'd have probably been in prison. I've probably only just been getting out about now. Like,
Podcast would never exist because we wouldn't have known that we exist.
yeah, I would have just been a felon.
And then we would have just been that shadow of us probably walking past each other in Cubs.
Yeah.
In the millionaire camp thing.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
That would have been it, and I would have just been in some mad juvenile prison because I was like 16 at the time. Just like for killing some guys with a baseball bat. Like, so thank fuck. We always say this now we see each other and we're like adults, we're like, thank fuck that never happened, man. We talk about like shit, it's like in a film or something, but it's thank fuck we didn't get fucking done and we didn't do anything. But, yeah, so that was that. That was pretty awesome.
This one time, I walked down the street.
In the pits.
There's no way I'm going to be able to have a story that tops those. It's like my story was, this one time I ran away from a fight. And your stories were, this one time I ran into a fight.
Yeah, I was shitting it though.
Shit. Oh
Fucking
god.
some scary shit. Okay, well. It's time to ask Auntie Alex.
Are these real questions?
There was a real question sent in, but I just didn't want to read it out. So I decided just to give you these questions.
Alright.
You know, there's a guy here, okay? Basically he says, I caught my son having sex with a guy. I think he might be gay. But how can I definitely tell?
You have to give him the gay test, don't you?
Okay, the gay test. What's the gay test?
Check your nails.
Check your nails.
Check your nails.
Yeah.
See?
Homo!
Lewis is a homo.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And then
So if you check your
after that question, you say clang, clang, clang. If their reply is, with them trying,
Is it?
then he's a gay. Yeah, they're the two questions you have
What's
to
the other one as well? Who played Peter Pan or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
And if you answer it all, you're just a homo.
So yeah, you have to give him those two questions, and you should get a good idea.
So I hope that helps you, guy with the homosexual son. Okay, here's another one about another son. Oh, people are having problems with their sons this week. It's why does the computer always say in the URL bar www.bangbros.com after my son has finished doing his homework? I mean, he's just doing his homework.
I think this is where like everyone finds out how much porn I actually watched. Well, you see, Bang Bros is a very, very successful porn company.
Oh wow! Did not know this.
So, if he's on Bang Bros, then that means that he's been watching porn while he's supposed to be doing his homework, and it also means that he's paying for a subscription to that website. So you should probably teach your son in the ways of streaming porn instead of paying for it.
Yeah.
That's my advice. You shouldn't be angry with him because you're a guy. You should know how amazing porn is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There you go. So, hope that helps with the sons out there. Oh, this is a little bit of a weird one. Not sure who this is off, but I said, I recently skinned my cat, and I was wondering what I should do with the skin.
Was your cat dead when you skinned it?
I'm not sure. It didn't say.
Alright.
I don't think it was though.
What should you do with the skin? I don't know, you could do a lot. You can make some sort of bag.
A bag.
Yeah, you can make a bag.
Cat bag.
Cat bag. Or you could use it as like, a door rug.
Don't say that.
Dr. Seuss styley, a cat hat.
Cat hat.
Or you could do it inside out and it'd be the cat in the hat.
Or maybe you can make a lot with cat skin. Because if you flat it out, it'd be I know, that is quite weird. I've just finished drawing a picture of a cat. But,
That can also... Did you see it in the fridge? I'll put your picture up on the fridge.
oh shit, I need to go see that.
Yeah, we'll see it in a bit. But yeah, I put his picture up on the fridge. Because I'm so proud of
I
him.
can't remember what my picture was.
The dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, no, what should you do with the skin? I make something with it.
Socks.
Make something.
Socks. Yeah, go on. That's your challenge, make some socks. Or make your own sort of Ugg boots, but instead of like the weird, crappy, fake sheep skin that's
Pussy
inside
boots.
them. Yeah, put cat skin in there.
Cat skin in the boots. Okay, final question. I don't know, I think you might need to go to a doctor for this one, but it's, why do my farts smell like petrol?
Well, if he lives near a petrol station, it's probably because he breathes in petrol fumes all the time, so they've got to come out somehow. But
If he doesn't...
then I don't know, I think he should go to the doctor, because it sounds like there could be something up with his bowel system.
I'd probably suggest just stop drinking petrol.
Yeah, same.
Just stop drinking petrol, fella.
Petrol's nice.
And that was a...
Really?
Ask
Get some
Auntie
music
Alex.
for that.
Yeah, we do. Okay. So, we are... Oh, 1 minute 35. I've got a cool thing. We're going to play... Dum 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 dum. The real name game.
The real name game.
The real name game. Okay, I found out some stars' real names, and you'll be surprised. Like some of their stage names sound really like that's their real name, but it's not. It's just their stage names.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read you the names. You have to tell me what star it belongs to. But I must admit, some of the names, it's just like they've used like either their middle name's their last name or their middle and last name. So I'm just going to give you the initials and the name before it, or after it, or in between it. With me?
Go on.
So the first one is Anika Tanya Miraj. Who would that name belong to?
Nicki Minaj?
Correct!
Yeah!
Nicki Minaj is the correct answer.
I'm going to get none of these.
Anika Tanya Miraj. Okay, so this guy is called, his first name's Christopher, but his initials are AK. Christopher AK. No one ever knew about Christopher though. It was just AK.
I don't know.
If I was now to go...
I don't know his name though. Man.
Christopher Ashton Kutcher.
Oh.
Oh, him.
Okay. So, who would be called Robin Fenty? Robin R. Fenty.
Don't know.
The R is her stage name. Oh, I said her. It was R.
Rihanna?
What was she, Robin? Yeah, correct.
Jeez.
Rihanna. You guys are doing better than I thought. I can't remember who this is. Katie Hudson.
Katie Hudson.
She is someone I can't remember who.
I don't know.
Someone Hudson.
No, Hudson. It's not her stage part of her stage name. No,
No.
I can't remember.
Nice.
Okay, what about Thomas Potter? Yeah, Potter the fourth.
What? No, I don't know.
Tom Cruise.
Jeez.
That is real name.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Okay, what about Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta?
Oh, I don't know. Is it Angelina Jolie?
No.
Oh.
I would have thought that.
No? None?
No.
Lady Gaga.
What?
Okay, what about Karen Johnson?
Fuckness. I'm not good at these, man.
I don't know any of these.
I will follow him wherever he may go.
Yeah, I don't know.
I follow. Whoopi Goldberg, you assholes.
Oh yeah, that's the name.
Right.
I'm probably going to wrap it up there because the last one I can't remember either.
Great.
But yeah, so that was the real name game.
That better not be a recurring thing.
I'm just going to be terrible about it. No, we'll probably have other games that I'll hopefully make up. But probably hopefully better than that. A little bit back and forth maybe, a bit more banter.
Yeah, rather than me and Lewis go, I don't know.
God damn it, why did you make these so hard? Okay, improv. We got sent another improv this week.
Did we?
Okay.
Was it by the same guy who sent the improv last week?
Yeah. So we're going to name him if it's really bad. The improv goes as such. Okay. So, we're us. Okay.
We're us, okay.
We're us.
Alright.
Okay. And we're surrounded by midgets
Shit.
with heavy artillery.
What sort of heavy artillery?
Now we're talking about machine guns and tanks and shit.
Alright, what are they, mini tanks?
Yeah, miniature tanks. But one of us has a pistol.
Right.
Okay. Hidden, that the dwarves don't know about. The midgets don't know about. And the other two are just we're what's it? Well, we're unarmed, but there is only one bullet in the gun. Just saying.
Shit.
I'd kill myself.
You're gonna kill
Who
yourself.
says you have the gun?
If someone pulls the gun out,
Bugsy having the gun.
Oh, I was gonna Bugsy. You can't.
I've got the gun.
Alright.
So you guys are unarmed. So
How big are these miniature tanks though? They can't be
can
that big.
they kill a guy?
Could tanks kill a guy?
No, the mini tanks.
The mini tanks.
They kill a guy.
Yeah, surely.
They they can
Incapacitate.
yeah, that's what they can do. They can fuck your shit up. But that won't kill you.
So wait, they have machine guns, so they can kill us.
Yeah.
Alright, because
One person can actually be the leader of the midgets. Shouting demands.
well, because this guy's put me in a situation where my answer will be I kill myself. Because whenever a question comes up between either to me or to my mate Andrew, it's like, what would you do if like some psychos break in and like they say that they're gonna like fuck your anus and stuff? Then our answer is always I'd kill myself. No matter what it is. It's like, what would you do if you get served the wrong meal on a plane? I'd kill myself.
I'd kill myself.
So in this
Just a quick
situation, I've killed myself somehow. I've run out into the crowd of midgets and just made them shoot me until I've died.
Okay, fine. So me and Lewis are left.
We'll take out these midgets.
Okay. Actually,
I think I'm gonna
flip reverse it. I'm gonna flip reverse it. Okay. We have captured one of the midgets. Okay, and we're interrogating him to find out their midget ways and their midget plans. Okay. Who wants to be the midget?
Lewis should be the midget.
Lewis is the midget, and we're going to interrogate him. Okay. That's sorry, Mafia Legend. We flipped it up a bit, but this is going to be like I don't know, more fun. But you can blame us if it's shit now. Okay. Alex, tie his hands behind his back now. Why have you got me here? Why have you got such a high-pitched voice?
I'm a midget man.
Fucking smack him, John.
Ah! Motherfucker.
What the fuck was that for?
Ah! Stop talking!
Didn't even hit him that time.
I know. He's a pussy.
What the hell do you midgets want?
Us midgets?
What do you want?
I can't tell you what we want. We want the world.
Right, that's it. We're going to have to get the barbed wire out for this.
Get it out.
Not the barbed wire!
What should we do with the barbed wire, John?
Good old-fashioned penis wrenching.
What? Leave it! No! What?
Yeah. Clean out his pipes. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god!
Why do you want the world? Slap him.
Oh my god!
Why do you want the world?
We need to make terror on you big people.
Terror? What sort of terror?
Well,
Leave us in the dark.
I think we should do good comeback.
Oh my god. Can't believe you just ripped my penis off.
Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. After this, we're going to let you go. And, you know, we get to take you out. We're going to feed you some cake.
Yeah.
Fuck that man! I'm gonna fuck his shit up! No! You motherfucker! Die!
Alright, John, that's enough. That's enough. No, it's fine.
Just your little midget face pissing me off! Just your itty bitty fingers. Look at them. They look like cocktail sausages. I just want to bite them off. Give me these fucking fingers now.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Get him out of here!
Look, if you tell me what you want and what your plans are, I'll make sure that he never touches you again.
Get him out of here,
But
please!
if you,
put his
carry
hands
on,
in a
if you
toaster.
carry on playing this fucking game that you're playing, I'll make sure that the fucking eyes that you are seeing for at the moment go through some terrible, terrible shit.
Not my eye.
I'm gonna make him pull your feet apart.
No.
He can do that.
No.
You're small.
Ah.
And then I'm gonna make him flip them round, and then he's gonna tear up your leg.
No, I don't.
I've had a man's penis before. He's seen it.
I have. So, what do you want?
What we
I've got a
want.
hankering for penis.
We just want respect.
Oh, fuck that
Fucking
shit!
hell, it's the civil rights movement all over again. Fucking hit him!
Ah! Fuck this, right? I just wanna...
Right, fucking put this pencil through his eye.
You slag!
Don't kill him, you fucking idiot! Right, so now he knows we're not fucking around.
Joe, I've got a surprise for him. Bring in his wife!
Oh no, John!
Look at your wife! Look at your little midget wife! Now watch as I gorilla fuck her! Stay still, bitch!
I don't think I want to be part of this anymore. It's just taking a turn for the weird.
You like that? Now bring in these kids!
Oh no.
Hey, have you ever heard about the one where the man walks into a talent agent's office?
No.
Check it out.
That just took a deep, dark turn for the worst.
And scene.
I like the way I was tied up as well.
We actually tied him up. But we didn't stick a pencil through his eye or give him a good old-fashioned penis wrenching.
With barbed wire. Counts.
That's what penis wrenching's done with. What else would you do it with other than barbed wire?
What, fucking pipe cleaners?
Honestly,
fucking
Lewis.
feather?
They don't need to be told don't use barbed wire. Jesus. God, it's almost like you don't even know about torture techniques.
Christ. I mean, we could have done some extreme, like, you know, Guantanamo Bay shit and just raped you.
Yeah, man. Tell him about
gay.
all the crazy
Doesn't
torture
make us
techniques.
gay.
Tell him about all the crazy torture techniques that you know.
Oh, there's the fucking Japanese water torture.
Yeah.
That shit fucks you up. They fucking tie you down on a chair and they drip.
It's that new technique I learned about. It's called the Japanese bukkake.
I was actually saying a real one. They fucking tie you to
Yeah, I know. But I always wanted to drop it like that. It's just where all these old businessmen just jizz on your face. Yeah. You weren't there, man. That's like numb.
Nah, they do something to make people go insane. They just drip cold water on their head until they tell them what they know. And if they're such hard asses, they just go insane. It just makes you crazy. Because your head just gets really numb because it's freezing cold water and you're only getting a drip at a time and they keep you there for hours.
Have you ever watched Mythbusters?
No.
In the normal water torture, yeah, it stresses you out. They do the heart rate and it shows that you get stressed under it. But if you put in a nice little reclining chair and the same thing, same amount of water and same drips, the same amount of time, your heart rate doesn't change. It's because of the stressful situation you're put in.
Oh shit! Do we have to phone?
Yeah, we've got to phone Pete now.
Yeah, we got to phone Pete.
Prank time.
When the last 10
Prank
minutes.
time. Prank time. Pranking Pete again. That's our new jingle.
07.
Right, we need to get that paid.
No. Oh yeah. If you remember from last week, guys, we were going to do a psychic. Very nice. So hopefully, and there's Jesus Christ, there's a giant moth in my room.
There is.
In the studio. There's a giant moth in the studio.
Right, I've got to read through the notes again.
Okay.
Cats. Best job. Grow world. Secret world.
Oh, he's now becoming a traffic warden.
Oh yeah, he's becoming a traffic warden.
He's just got the job recently.
Answer the phone. Give him
Wasn't
another
it doing
call.
this last week? It was just
No, it was going
ringing.
straight to the thing, so at least it's ringing now.
I've got to get in the zone. I've got to get into the character of Gabriel.
Gabriel.
TV psychic Gabriel Gleason. Chains are dropping.
Trash, nigga.
Sounds like it.
Hello. Before we begin, do not tell me your name. Okay. Basically, my name is Gabriel. I'm from Psychic TV today, and you're live on our show. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read your mind. Hello?
Hi.
Okay. I'm gonna start from where you live. I'm getting it's quite a big city, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm getting it's somewhere. I'm getting an L. It's quite a big city, isn't it? I'm getting an L. Is it London?
Yeah.
And specific point in London. Is it? I'm getting an S. It's definitely an S. Is it? Left it too long.
What?
Left it too long. What the fuck was that? Who was that?
Debbie!
That was not Peter!
I wrote Debbie! Right there!
It took too long to write Debbie. It just went silent.
Yeah, and she's from Streatham, innit? I was trying to get you to say Streatham.
Fuck!
Ah.
Why didn't he answer the phone?
I don't know, maybe he's got to the point where he's not going to pick up for unknown.
Yeah, yeah.
Call
We'll
her one
have
more
to
time
pick
and see if
someone
she
else.
passes it to Pete now.
Nah, fuck that.
Just do it. Might as well. Fuck.
Say, look, we cut off earlier.
Hang on.
gonna
The
kill
moth's here. The moth's here.
Token!
No, nah, I think we fucked up the prank call. Well, we didn't fuck up. Pete fucked up because he didn't answer the phone.
But answer the phone one more time.
I was just looking at my notes, just like, who the fuck is this?
Okay, go on, call him one.
I'm not going to call her again because he'll just go to her.
We'll see.
You might not
will.
even be in.
Well, if it's her, I can
I'm
be
not-
the
I'm
TV
not-
psychic. I could be the TV psychic with her.
She's not going to fall for the TV sidekick again.
What?
It's
Sorry,
going to be a
just got
different
cut off.
voice.
So, what should we do then? Who are we gonna? We need a prank phone call, man. People would come to know and love our prank phone calls.
I don't know what we're
Phone
going to
up one of your mates and let me speak. With 141. They don't need to pause it. It's cool. We can just talk about things that I have here. Here's something interesting for all you guys out there. Some things to do in the summer. Yeah, I thought this might happen, so I decided to write some things to do during the summer as a student. Go to a festival.
Jeez.
Raise money for charity.
Jeez.
Do a little bit of summer reading. 50 Shades of Gay. There's a new book coming out this summer. Check it out. Maybe watch a movie. There's a couple of good new movies coming out.
I'll start writing stuff.
Obviously the new Bourne film. Expendables. Total Recall. Some summer blockbusters coming out. Or the most craziest, wackiest one of them all. Visit an exhibition. Yeah, I know. Dope. It's hip. It's hot.
It's dope.
It's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. So yeah, what we're doing now is we're just gonna. Alex is writing me out some notes for the TV psychic, and we're gonna do it to someone. But we'll be back just after this. This, yeah. Okay. So we've been fully rehearsed now. I am now Gabriel from the Psychic Channel. I'm ready for this. I think if you take off the cover, it might be louder. Loudspeaker. Hello, hi, caller. Please don't say your name. I'm Gabriel from the Psychic Channel. I was just wondering if I could read your mind. Are you happy to take part? Hello?
Sorry, who are you?
I'm Gabriel from the Psychic Channel. Psychic Today on Sky? Do I know?
Yeah, go on.
We don't know each other, do we?
No, apparently not.
Okay, cool. What I want you to do is I want you to think of the area that you're from, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking it's somewhere down south, I think. Am I correct?
Hang on. Bastard.
Ah, so close. Oh, well, fuck it.
Fucking bastard. I thought Ben would be like, what? Yeah, go on. I reckon he'd play along.
What a bastard.
What
Oh well.
Dick.
Oh well. Fuck it. Right, well, you know what the song is happening at the end. We got Squeak by JackP, D&B. Sick DJ, make sure you check him out. Remember, you can contact us on our Facebook, Twitter pages, email us, YouTube, many ways, various ways. Come to our houses.
Just turn up.
Yeah. Don't forget, say wagwan. We love you all. I've been Magic.
I've been Alex.
I've been Lewis.
You've been listening to the Lame Podcast. Bye, 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 bye.